Hey friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share with you some ideas of what to pack in your mastectomy bag. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe, and let's get going with these ideas. Alright, let's actually start with the night before. You're going to wash with antibacterial soap the night before your surgery and the morning of. Hibbins Cleanse was recommended to me, and another time I had surgery they recommended any antibacterial soap. So remember, antibacterial soap before you go to the hospital, the night before and the morning of. Also, the night before and a few days before, you're going to eat pineapple. Pineapple contains enzymes that help prevent bruising. I did this and I was so glad I did because I barely bruised. So you're going to eat pineapple a few days before and the night before you have surgery. Okay, so let's get to what you're putting in your mastectomy bag, overnight bag. A list of medications. I would go ahead a few days before your surgery, type and list all of your medications. Why are you going to do this? Because when you go in to have surgery, they're going to ask you. And if you have a few on here and you might be feeling nervous before your surgery, I know I was, it's really helpful to already have a list ahead of time so then you can sit there and read the list, or you can even hand it over to the person checking you in. Also, don't forget your cell phone and a charger. I took pictures with my cell phone. Friends and family that were there also took pictures, but the main reason I want you to have your cell phone is so you can play meditations or relaxing music throughout the night. I really turned my hospital room into a spa-like experience. The doctors and nurses had honestly never seen anything quite like it, and it was the best environment that I could make. Speaking of a spa-like experience, I also brought an essential oil diffuser. This is a smaller travel diffuser. This was in my overnight bag, and I brought 3 essential oils. So in the diffuser, I didn't put it, I either had the nurses do it or my friends do it. The frankincense and On Guard together. So On Guard is a protective blend and it boosts your immune system, and frankincense is the king of all oils, and it's really big on healing and creating a meditative experience. So these were in my diffuser. I also had the meditative music playing, and on my hospital tray I had a lavender roller ball. I do remember, even though I was really messed up on pain medications, the nurses and the doctors coming in my room and they were like, "What in the world? This is amazing." I was like, I know, it is, isn't it? The nurses were wanting to use my lavender roller ball. They had never smelled anything so good. The diffuser was going. It was an awesome experience. So I want to remind you to create your own experience. And if you want any of these oils, you can get them from me and I'll have a link below. Also, I would pack organic bone broth and soda crackers or saltine crackers. Why? They are going to want you to eat before you leave the hospital. And I know I was really funny. Ever since I was diagnosed with cancer, I wanted to eat organic, clean food as much as I could help it. So I recommend packing some light, bone broth and crackers. Hospital food may not be the best, and it's probably not going to be organic. I did not pack that, so one of my friends ended up going out to the store and getting some for me. So if I could go back, I would bring organic bone broth of any kind. You could do chicken broth, turkey. If you're a vegetarian, you can get the vegetable broth, and then some organic soda crackers or saltine crackers. Chapstick. Your lips are probably going to get dry. Definitely pack the chapstick. Milk and magnesia is another good one. Pain medications tend to make you constipated, and as you can see, it's on my tray table here. Bring the milk and magnesia. You're going to need it most likely. You also may need a stool softener. You may not need it while you're in the hospital, but I just want to bring it up. You may need it when you get home. So you can pack it in your overnight bag in case you need it. Otherwise, you'll already have it with all of your stuff, and you can be ready if you get constipated, because pain medications do make you constipated. I would bring a cleansing water, a toner, and cotton pads. So you're going to have a loss of mobility, and most likely you're not going to be washing your face. You could maybe do this yourself if you're kind of like this, but I would have a friend or family member that's there spray the cotton pad down or wet it down and wipe your face. I remember a friend did that for me, and it was so nice because you have been through surgery. You haven't had a shower since yesterday. You've been through a lot, and it was just very refreshing. So I recommend bringing a cleansing water, toner, cotton pads in your mastectomy bag. So I woke up in a tube top like this. We'll go ahead and put it on for old time's sake, and this is what I wore for weeks when I left the hospital. Some people wake up in tape. Some people wake up in a tube top the hospital provided, just to give you an idea, because I had no idea what that was going to be about either. So now you can see my little tube top. You're also going to want a button-up shirt. I actually wore this shirt to the hospital, so I didn't pack it in my bag. I wore easy pull-up pants that probably yoga pants or jogging pants, this button-up shirt. If you don't want to wear, and this is a pajama top too, or like pajama dress. If you don't want to wear that to the hospital, you can pack it in your bag. I was like, this is an excuse for me to wear pajamas to the hospital. I'm about to have surgery. So that's what I did. But for the next few, like 4 to 6 weeks, I think you're going to want some button-up tops. So go ahead and get them and definitely bring it to the hospital. And just so you know, if you're on your period, you are not going to wear a tampon. No one told me this. I was kind of freaking out because I didn't know what was going to happen with that. You're going to strip off all your clothes. They're going to give you a hospital gown and throwaway underwear. And if you're on your period, they'll give you a pad. So you're going to take the tampon out, just so you know. And because you're having surgery, your body's probably not going to keep bleeding down there, is what I remember happening, what the nurse told me. So don't worry about the tampons. If you want to bring extra pads just in case, you can bring them, but they should provide you with one. If they put a scopamine patch behind your ear, and that is for nausea, do not touch that patch and then touch your eye. I speak from experience. Do not touch the patch and touch your eye. It will cause blurry vision most likely, and that could last up to 2 weeks. So you can always ask the nurse to remove it if it's there, if you don't want it there, or just remember, do not touch it. They're going to definitely tell you, but you are going to be on pain meds, and it's definitely hard to remember everything. All right, friends, those are some ideas of what to pack in your mastectomy bag. Again, make sure you like this video and hit subscribe. Comment below if you have items that you packed in your mastectomy bag that you really enjoyed, so you can share with everyone else. And also, if you want to hear about other topics to do with breast cancer and healing, comment below and let me know, and I will add it to my queue and make a video. Thanks again for tuning in and watching. Good luck with your surgery. Share this with a friend that needs it, and I will see you soon.